Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name's Andrew and I'm here just to play some games for you. Today we're looking at Warhammer 40k Space Marine, a title from the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 era. I wouldn't quite call it an unknown gem or hidden gem, but more just a game that really didn't get played around too much. And I figured it'd be a great demonstration of not only a really nice guilty pleasure type game, but also something that's quite familiar to things like Gears of War and so forth, gameplay wise. It's quite a bit of fun, and honestly I just want an excuse to play it. So today we're going to go ahead and play the campaign, not any sort of online. I think it's still available, but I'm just not particularly in the mood for online play right now. So today is going to consist of mainly the campaign. This particular session we're looking to pick up an achievement. Essentially the achievement itself, I forgot the exact name of it, but you have to beat the entirety of the first major area of the game. It's kind of the first 4 chapters without dying or restarting or anything of that nature while being on the hard difficulty. Seems like it might be a little bit of a challenge, might be some fun, and of course it'd give it a chance to kind of show any type of skill or what have you in something like this. So the big thing is, of course, that since I'm filming all this in one stretch, you can make sure I'm doing it legit, and you'll be able to see the achievement, of course, because I haven't actually accomplished it yet. So should hopefully be quite a bit of fun. I have played some of the games so far, gotten a few of the early on achievements just to kind of get a feeling for it, and decided I really wanted to come back again and play it. So without further ado, let's give it a shot. So as you can see, hard difficulty. And we're going to do a new campaign. So I'm going to shut up during the intro. I don't really like talking during cinematics. I don't think most people like it either. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off my microphone for that point. But let's get started.
Captain Titus, the Orcs have massacred the Forge World's forces, and they have taken the planetary defense weapons.
Clever of the damned Orcs. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machine.
for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report.
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We are losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety and find another way down.
Aye, Captain. Thunderhawk Lancer 12 returning to launch bay.
This is your plan.
We need to get to the surface to take out the gun battery. Or do you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the orcs.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Try to keep up.
And I'm back. I just like that intro. It's just sort of a perfect mixture of that British and Latin mentality. I mean, the Codex Astartes, that just sounds awesome. So today I'm playing with just a controller. I was going to do keyboard and mouse, but truthfully it's one of those things where I just don't particularly enjoy the WAS movement feeling on this particular title, so I've decided to keep the controller. Not too bad with it, but it's still a bit of an aiming, scenario. It's not always the easiest. Log. Currently, I'm playing this on the PC. Like I said, it is during the era of the PS3 and Xbox 360, but I prefer to play it on the PC. I'm kind of big on the availability of controllers and graphics and so forth. Truthfully, I really like using my PS4 controller for everything if I can help it, so it's kind of the most comfortable in my hand. Try working on my aim here as we go along, but for the moment, it's a bit more difficult when it comes to the actual controller itself. But again, I still feel like movement's more important when it comes to survivability, so. Probably not going to have the best commentary in the world, to be honest. I like to play and talk at the same time, not really one for posting dialogue over afterwards, so you'll notice I'll probably talk and mess up at the same time. Spice Marines! It's not really a graphical powerhouse, when it comes.
Get off my ship, Space Marine!
Yeah, it's not really a graphical powerhouse when it comes to the technicalities of it, but I feel like it's got a nice, clean aesthetic that I enjoy, so. Try to get some. Oh, I see. Kind of gives you health sometimes during, or maybe after the cinematic, so that's kind of cool. Oh, the good old dog in the background. I could use the melee weapon more often. I feel as if though it's not the best bet when it comes to kind of staying alive. I mean, you really got to get up close. That here soon enough, I have made it to the point where I know we'll get like a chainsaw weapon, which is pretty cool. But for now, the knife just doesn't quite cut it.
You're gonna die!
One day, maybe. Awesome.
Captain Titus, come in. Damned orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought anyone would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
Definitely got a good ear for voices, and you can tell right off the bat both of those guys are famous. The Sergeant is actually the voice for Captain Price in the Call of Duty franchise, or at least all the way up until that sort of soft reboot back here in the late 2018s. And then the main character, kind of forget his name, I think it's Mark Strong, but he plays in The Kingsman as kind of, it's not really the butler, but you know, it's the kind of assistant technical guy. Or if you've ever seen the movie Sherlock Holmes, the first one starring Robert Downey Jr., he's the villain from that as well. So definitely some famous names in here. New weapon.
This way, boys.
I'm gonna kill him first!
Now, I have played far enough to know that you can't always refill your ammunition to the max with just one or two pickups, and so you still have to be kind of diligent about your overall ammo usage. So you'll see me kind of bouncing back and forth between, you know, using the powerful rifle here and my infinite ammunition pistol, which I love the idea of infinite ammunition on this thing.
Here they come. This way! They got no way out of there.
No auto aim for me. I absolutely refuse to use any form of like auto aim, auto attack too, unless it can't be turned off. I keep that off no matter what. I feel it kind of diminishes your capability, and you'll notice it's why I often miss. You know, I'm trying to play straight up legit here. Keep that reticule nice and centered. Requires a bit more controlled fire with the pistol at least.
Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I look to its rules for guidance.
We all do. But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself, Beatrice.
Indeed. Oh, I love the idea of a training manual, just something to run by called like the Codex. Just sounds awesome. Ooh, an achievement. Now, I can't quite hear my mic set up here. Hopefully I'm not breathing too heavily. I'll admit I kind of got a bit of lung damage not too long ago with, well, the virus. It took me a bit harder than it took the average individual, so ever since then I breathe kind of harder, kind of need oxygen sometimes during the day, that sort of stuff. So hopefully you can kind of bear through with me as I recover from that kind of experience. But additionally, in the future, I'll see if I can't work on some techniques that'll help me to maybe kind of minimize that over a microphone. If you want to maybe comment below as far as things you know of, other than just getting a brand new, mic, of course. So. Kill them Spice Marines! Whoops. Oh, yes, that's right. Sure, nice and loaded up.
My lord, you have saved us.
Rise, guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you did.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sidonus, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battery.
Interesting little tidbit of information. Lieutenant is actually based off of an original pronunciation, if I remember correctly, involving the French and kind of the English switchover, and the English just chose to keep it. Obviously, we pronounce it as lieutenant, kind of a hit in there a little bit, Liu, but lieutenant. But the lieutenant's based off of that sort of original pronunciation. If you want to think of it in a way, it's kind of like color, but not really. By the way, Lieutenant just sounds cool and strange. We're on our way, Captain Price.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you. The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it.
Awesome. As I mentioned before, a chainsword. There's actually an even achievement for using just the pistol and the chainsaw during a chapter. Now, by happenstance, I actually did that already along the way, because it's not like the entire section I'm doing right now. It's just a little mini chapter that you need to be able to pull it off, so it's relatively easy to do. Luckily, I haven't done all of those types of achievements when it comes to weapons. Technically, I'm an Ultramarine if memory serves. Good old Warhammer lore. It's actually interesting to me. You should look into the franchise if you're ever curious about this type of gameplay. While the games are mostly turn-based and strategy, for example, the Dawn of War series, which is just amazing, but it's actually based off of an old tabletop game, and it's got some fantastic story behind it. Truly, just even a Google search and a bit of a wiki lookup would be entertaining if you just like to read about really impressive stories and characters. So Warhammer's got a lot of that. Just look, the Eternal Emperor, or Immortal Emperor. Shoot the humans! Figure we're not in the heat of battle, why use the good rifle?
Target that squid!
Oh, well then. Throw more at me? Oh, I'm sure you are. Gotta test to see if I'm paying attention, right? Yeah. It's the way it works. You gotta introduce that new mechanic. Ooh, grenades. I'll take that. Yeah, it's a lot of guys. Let's hang back a little bit. Take this slow. Again, it's about survival during this first phase. We just do not want to die, or else it's going to be our entire attempt. And if memory serves, it can take hours to do, unless you get it all in one shot. Then it's more like maybe an hour, hour and a half of consistent, all the time play without dying to get that first portion done. So that's what we're here for. I guess they're just easy enough to kill. Let's stick with just the chainsword on those little guys. Ooh. Hello there. Boom. Enough playing around.
Dropship incoming!
Hello, big baddie. Let's dance. Nice.
Space Marines, thank you. We thought we were done for.
Where is your commander, Guardsman?
Inside, but the door is sealed.
I believe they will let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Ah, indeed, Ultramarines. I like the sound of that. Just the authority. Open this door.
Word from the second recce. Another horde of the Greenskins are headed here from the south. I'm direction to step a knife in Saul's throats and once.
That delicious sound you hear in the background is Coke Caffeine Free, brought to you by the Coca-Cola Company.
Reinforce their position.
Yeah, I drink caffeine-free
Hold the
Coke.
line. And stay alive.
It's hard to find, believe it or not. You'd be surprised. Cutscene.
Thank the Emperor. 2nd Lieutenant Mira, 203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus, of the Ultramarines.
You are in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10. That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me, then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
Slight. The lieutenant of underestimation.
Genetic scan complete.
Ooh, a purity seal. Goodness, not for the last few years at least. Oh wait, no, wrong. Yeah, not YouTube save. Fury unlocked. Oh, so rage mode, basically.
What do you know of the Titans?
I didn't know I was playing God of War. I thought it was Gears of War this was making fun of.
That was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
Ooh, the Manufactorum. Goodness, for coming from the Great Britain Isles, ancestry-wise, you'd think I'd learn to get an accent.
Stuck on bloody Forge World and not a single tech priest in sight.
Tech priest, that just sounds awesome. What do you do for a living? Well, I'm a tech priest. I work on various machinery. Bless it when I'm done.
Form a down firing line.
Kind of shakes the camera there, so it affects your gun's movement, so a little bit harder to move around than you might think. Lieutenant!
Move! We need those damn medipacks!
Indeed, alright, we got some full ammo going here.
Crush the spice arrows!
Oh, looks like it's the obligatory turret section. Back away here in a second, let some of those shields regenerate. There we go.
on the ruins and the battlements beyond that.
The gun battery.
The Orcs took it almost as soon as we got
What
here.
about your mom after that, huh? Yeah, I know. I'm this old and I still use your mom jokes.
Now none of our ships can get
Welcome to the channel. Speaking of welcome to the channel, aren't we all looking forward to the new Elden Ring game? It's all you're gonna hear on today's YouTube. And yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Being a huge Dark Souls fan myself, beating them all multiple times, or at least finishing up to a certain point, you know, beating them all, but not always completely beating them through over and over again. Ooh. So, a sniper rifle. Those are definitely my thing.
That's where the Orcs breached the gun battery. We haven't been able to make it inside the wall. There just aren't enough of us.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
We're heading back to the command post, Captain. Good luck. 29, 30, 34. Injured workers should seek treatment in Sector 46.
Feels a little bit different than I expected, but look at the hang of it.
Orcs on the high ground.
Again, on this channel, I don't use auto aim, and when you're using a controller, it takes a bit more work, so hopefully we'll get used to it. Oh, isn't he just chuffed to bits?
It's a fight now!
It's a fight now. Yeah, we want to get away from that. Still got a good long ways to go. Let's see, we're in Chapter 2, and I believe it goes all the way up to the end of Chapter 4. So, we are not out of the woods yet when it comes to that difficulty.
Space Marines!
I know they're probably meant to be helpful, but I don't like the unreliability of having unexploded gasoline containers nearby, so I always blow them up before I do any type of fighting in an area. It's just definitely my play style.
Once we get through these battlements, we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
He must have gotten hold of one spicy pickle. Oh, hello.
Orc contraptions across the battlefield.
Ooh, another pickup.
Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area.
Jetpack. Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned jetpack? Hold A to fire, rocket jetpack. Pretty simple stuff. It's basically a complicated double jump.
Ground, Captain. We will deal with the orcs down here.
Yeah, well, pretty similar. It's gotta get a good feeling for its height and movement, and I think we'll be good to go. Spice Marines! Hello! Let's see if we can't rain some hell on these guys. Ground pound! I would say it came in like a wrecking ball, but I hate that sound. My goodness, though, this is definitely not a safe area. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Let's get that shield regenerated and see what we can do. Do not want to go down right now.
Space Marines!
So much for the good old-fashioned stun ability. I have to play this one very carefully by ear from here on out. Spice Marines indeed. Let's switch to some big guns. But Andrew, you have a jetpack. Yes, but I do not want to die. That's strange. You won't let me use the stealth bolter. Probably because I am currently using the jetpack. Take this really slow. I wonder if there's like a health pack or something they might have around here I can use. Are you two just gonna hang out? Okay. Yeah, I could rocket jump into them, so to speak, but who knows if there's anything else sort of waiting for that. With the kind of health level I'm at right now, not the wisest of ideas. Yeah, I see. Already people up there with rockets. Sure love to use that sniper rifle right about now. is the health regen, but it looks honestly like a lot of them seem to be resilient to it unless I really need to weaken it. Oh, there we go. Whew, okay. We're back in the game.
No room for that jump pack, Captain.
Oh, instant
That rock
teleport.
delivered the orcs right into the gun fortress.
At least I have access to my bolter again. Oh, and full health. Chapter 3. Bit of a scare there on that last one, but luckily I'm doing okay now. It's definitely got a different feel in terms of its aim, so if you ever decide to give this game a try, keep in mind out that things don't always aim how you think they would. That doesn't look like I can actually get back there. Oh well.
This fortress is swarming with orcs. Clearing this place will take days.
Those guardsmen cannot survive that long. We find a way to destroy the gun.
Vengeance launcher. Ooh.
A vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising.
Your mom sounds promising. Oh. I will never grow up.
Medicaid facility should expect significant delays regarding removal of deceased persons. Authorization at Stargate Ultra. Access granted.
An armory. Sure to be something awesome.
Lockdown in effect.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We could put the charge on one of the gun's shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Releasing safeguard. Remember that we monsters destroyed by
Okay, that's not what I was looking for. I don't know, it's not a bad gun, but I'm not necessarily a fan of it. I mean, its aiming isn't poor, but I feel like it's a little weak. I mean, granted, of course, it's in the hands of the user, but... Oh no! That is not what I wanted to do! Oh, that is gonna hurt later. I hope I can get that back soon. I did not want to use my fury right now. Goodness. Alright, well, we all make mistakes, but that's really frustrating.
Access restricted to upper decks.
No, your access is restricted to my upper deck. Need to get some ammo back. At the very least, let's load up some of this.
They're not about to run short of ammunition.
I am. I guess it's not too bad about coming back for that fury meter. I just hope I don't need it anytime soon. Getting pretty far along. I'm actually hoping this time I can finally get past this section. All the way through the end and make it. If you're careful, I mean, you can actually hear it. Right now I'm using my headset that does have a microphone on it, but truthfully, the quality of the sound's quite poor. It has like a simulated 7.1 surround sound, but truthfully, it's like a $20 headset. I don't even know why it attempts to declare that, because there is no real surround sound here. Not even pretend. Not even the simulated effect that they make you think. Ooh, that was not a bad shot, Andrew. Again, swear, no aim assist. Oh, it is on. My goodness, no. Get that gunk off. Thank you. Hopefully I can... Oh, goodness. I feel betrayed. I hate aim assist. Goodness, well, was that... Yeah, so it's off now. It's definitely off. Goodness, I feel betrayed. No aim assist on this channel. I thought I was good. Well, we'll see. Now you can see the real Andrew. Oh, the hair on my chest just grew. That was insane. Man, what the heck were those things? I'm good on not seeing that again. That's not a wog. That's a... We're all
Place the
loaded
charge
up.
on that shell. Now to move the shell into place.
This is very phallic. Very, very. This is the definition of phallic right here. Also a little gothic. No problems with it though.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sidonus. We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
Yes, Captain Price. Oh, I am well aware of my health, gentlemen. I done barreled into some orcs. Darn near killed myself. Oh, there's gonna be... Yep, I knew it. Oh, crap. Well, oh, good to know I had a quick time event there. Thank goodness I caught that in time. Oh, health. I feel better. Crazy. Gotta be quick. Definitely fun though. Oh, see? Yep. It's not all target assist. There's some good shots here, folks. There's some good shots. I shall be redeemed. Almost full on that chaos meter too, or whatever you want to call it, kind of the rage mode, if you will. Even looks like God of War. Hello there. It's just for those two. Okay, fair enough. There we go. Chaos mode is back. Oh, crud. Grind shots, basically. Apparently that's the weakness. Shoot them in the testicles. Yeah, no, I'm out of there. I've learned enough to back away, let them help handle. Spice Marines, kill 'em! How the heck can you see me from over there? I know it's from a movie, but I wish one of these orcs was named Hugo Stieglitz. Somehow. This seems appropriate. Yeah. Not saying they're Nazis, I'm saying I love the movie. And I like the name, Hugo Stieglitz. Wow, I mean those... I can't think of a practical use for those things in a fortress like this, honestly. The bullets are too big, there's no way you could fire them that quickly. Not that they're even bullets, they're artillery shells, my goodness. Oh. Trying to hide a spot here? There's no jump buttons, so I'm kind of surprised to let me through, but alright. Grenades are good. Ammo is good. Especially because this is not all the way full. I need to fill this bad boy up. Sound like you said get the pulse. I don't know, orcs were doctors. Get the pulse. Boom. Ooh. Marksman mode unlocked. Fury now allows you to enter Marksman mode. Time slows down, allowing you to place shots with lethal precision. Use left and right stick to enter Fury mode, then L to enter Marksman mode. Marksman mode ends when the Fury meter is empty or when you release L. Well, left trigger. Marksman mode does not affect turreted weapons. I should hope not. Well, kind of actually that would be good, but... Oh, hello. Oh, this is a big room. I don't like this. Oh, yeah, I got a bad feeling about this.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it into sequence. Then we put it back.
Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
I don't know why, it seems like it might be based off of Andrew. Coincidentally enough. Kind of like Leandrew. Or what have you. There's other ones, Kendrew, etc. I'll have to look that up one day. Yep, I knew it. It's one of those hold out forever sections. Oh yeah, I am not risking that. Smash those Space Marines. Smash that like button. Oh, once again, folks, none of that auto-aim this time. We verified it.
Enemy sighted.
I did not feel comfortable. No! Okay. No! And that is the end of today's stream. It figures. I can keep going, of course, to beat the game, but naturally, the achievement, it's just not happening for us. If you die at all, have to reset a checkpoint, doesn't count. And I want that achievement. Oh, well, if you're interested at all in seeing me try again or any future videos on this channel, either give me a comment down below. You know the things. It's always the same things. You smack the like button. You make it your punk. If it doesn't respond, sing it a lullaby. You get the point. Thanks again for joining me. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. And we'll catch you again later.